up, y'all? Welcome back.
Welcome.
So we just finished up the twin kit on the Power Wagon, and it looks freaking sick. Piping's all clean. We had a couple exhaust leaks, a couple boost leaks.
We did.
But we've resolved them.
We did.
This is looking clean down here. Got a decent sized little cutout that's in the intake tube that runs to the atmosphere turbo, which is your bigger of the two. And we had to make it clear the fender. And the cut looks pretty fat, and it is pretty fat, but there's still like 50% cross-sectional area in there.
Oh yeah.
And we did some quick math on that, and it's still bigger than the inducer size of the turbo. So we've got plenty of airflow going on.
No restriction.
The thing spools like a champ. Logan did a really good job of putting this all together. He trimmed the inner fender liner as well, and then we took some 1/8" strap and kind of made a radius around that pipe to stiffen that piece. So now this is stout again, but everything's planed out. Still got room to get in here. This already had a hole cut in it to get the oil filter in and out, and from the previous turbo setup, the intercooler pipe actually came in a different spot. But all that stuff's planed out. It's nice and flat. It's got a support bracket right there bolted on, so this stuff is like freaking rock solid. Does not move. The downpipe piece down here, this was freaking cut up, man. But there's a support bracket on that piece. The downpipe has like almost no clearance, but it does not rub because we were able to get that support bracket. Logan cut that out of some 10 gauge, it looks like, and welded that to the downpipe to keep that from wiggling. And between that, some header wrap and some clamps, that's looking clean, along with an additional mount back there to keep everything fixed. And then we tied back into the original exhaust with a piece of flex pipe. That way, if there is any wiggle at all, you don't have all the exhaust welded solid where you're gonna break a weld or like break a flange off the back of the turbo.
Yeah.
So that's looking good. Local guy at Napa polished all the piping, and so we paid him a couple $100. He did a good job. Looks great.
He did. I don't know if y'all know or not, maybe in a previous video, but did you tell him this is a K27?
Yes.
369?
Yeah,
cool.
But we can go back over that again. So like Steven was saying, the top turbo is a K27. This is basically a hot rod HX35.
Yeah, billet wheel, 60mm compressor wheel.
60mm turbine, I believe.
Yep, T3 gated. You can run them as a single up to about 40 pounds of boost. They support 400 horse on their own, but you know.
It's a really good turbo. It spools really fast. It makes a really nice little whistle noise.
Yep.
They've proven to be really reliable. We have beat the brakes off of those things.
They spool really quick on a 12 valve, which is, you know,
everything.
Awesome. Yeah.
And then down on the bottom, which you can't see, is a yeah, you can barely see. That's a billet wheel, 69mm.
Yep.
SXE. That's an S300 platform. So they both have similar size, like frames and shafts and stuff. I think that the SXE down there might be a little bit more robust, but I don't know that for sure because we've never popped a K27 and we have wrung the guts out of those things. So we've had a couple test drives, rebuilt the transmission. It's got a Gitrag in it. That came out. Truck's running a dual disc organic. Valer dual disc in it. And yeah, it was a lot of work. And Steven did the trans side, and him and I and Logan kind of came together to make the piping between the three of us who brainstormed, and Logan fabbed all that stuff up, got it tack welded together, and we had Ty Paxson, who's a legit TIG welder, take all that stuff together so that the seams are really small. We're still trying to get Ty to come work with us. Ty, come on, Ty.
Quit your job.
Quit your job, Ty.
Quit your job and work for free, dude. Come on.
Yeah, come work for free. So if he'll work for free, we're gonna get him.
Yeah.
No, we're always trying to do better every single time. We're looking to up our game every time that we get an opportunity to build something cool. We're always trying to push ourselves as hard as we can. I think that this came out really, really good. Seems to be zero rattles, zero noises, spools like a champion, and looks good. And it looks good, and it fits under the hood. Butterfly hood, Power Wagon.
Knows, yeah,
bro,
there's no room.
Like, there's not a lot of room. I mean, there's more room than like a 39 Ford truck, but
yeah,
still, the fact that it all fits underneath there, and when you close that side of the hood, you can't see anything. I think that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it's there just hiding in plain sight. So, the thing got really dusty being here because we still haven't paved the parking lot because we're broke.
Yeah. And pavement's expensive.
No, the pavement's 100 grand. So we've been saving our pennies. One of these days, hopefully soon.
It's a lot of pennies.
Yeah, that's like a zillion pennies probably. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we'll pave it and it'll all be great. Until then,
you're amazing.
We finish stuff up and we wash people's cars. Gotta take it to the car wash. So that's where we're fixing to head. So y'all wanna come along for a ride, check this thing out? Let's go.
So bad. Ain't much room in here, that's for sure.
No, it's a little cramped.
Yeah. It's like we're driving out of an airplane with this front windshield.
Yeah. The view though is so sweet. Looking out these little gangster windows.
Yeah.
What'd you do, dude?
Well, I ain't got no gauge. The freaking cable broke, man. Here's our
throttle cable just snapped in half. That's what you get for cleaning up an old truck. Alright, well, we're gonna have to figure something out. I need a butt connector and
we have no. Oh, what do we got here?
let's see if we can find something to fix this thing. So I think we might have found a way.
Yes, I found this under the seat, but the problem is, looking, we don't have a drill to make a hole in the firewall.
Yeah, the cable runs through that little hole down there, and we don't have anything to get that apart to try to run the cable through. It needs the ends cut off of it and pulled through the tube. So,
but what I found was the PTO throttle. That's how we're driving home.
all right, bud. So basically, worst case scenario, it gets caught on one of those cogs down here,
And we stay in runaway.
and we crash.
Okay, here goes nothing.
So let's not do that. So far, so good.
Yeah. It's a little different. Yeah, there we go.
I'm not scared, I don't think.
Okay, here comes cars.
Oh my God. There, I'll shift. Third. Okay, we're doing okay. I'm okay. Ready for fifth?
Here we go.
Yep.
Look, no heads, Paul.
Oh my God, I'm afraid.
We got manual cruise.
Oh my God, please God, let me make it back to the shop.
Dude, should've done that all along.
Cruise control.
Yeah, buddy.
Suicide cruise.
45 miles an hour.
Dang. I think we just sent it home telling him he needs to learn how to drive it. Okay, dude, made it back. No one died.
Yeah, no one even died yet.
Wow. Sounds promising. Alright, I got my long, lanky self out of there. We're looking better. Just gotta fix the throttle cable. So we were running off the PTO lever. It's just the
Let's see what we got
just a
here.
little bicycle cable. That's why he carries several, because every now and again it breaks one.
He has
Because
to.
the way the pedal's made. We need to chop that and put a wheel on it.
Yeah, improve it.
Probably have to do that next time because he's ready to have his truck back. But it looks like right here that the cable just runs over the top side of this, and it's got a little smooth radius. This thing needs cut, a piece of rod, and like a little wheel with a bearing. And they may not need a cable again for a long time. But yeah, it's really close. Yeah, that's it right there. That's full travel. All right, so we got a new cord going in, a new cable. but not before one of the screws broke off, right?
Yeah.
Yay! So, got that fixed, pulling slack through, tightening this thing up, getting ready to deliver it back to this customer and send him on his way. Almost ready. All right, guys, we finished up the 6x6 Power Wagon. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
She's been here a minute. And, well, we left off, we had a throttle cable problem. We got that fixed. Got a new one on there. So nothing real special there. I think the next time he comes back, maybe we'll put a little roller bearing kind of thing on there.
Yeah.
It only had those under the seat because it eats them.
Yeah, it's not that often. It was just our luck, I think.
Yeah. We worked on the truck a couple of times over the years and never had a throttle problem before. So hopefully he doesn't have to drive it the same way that you did, bringing it back from the car wash, because that was super sketchy.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it turned out really good. It runs really, really well. We had planned on turning this thing up a little bit more, but I don't know if that old transfer case is going to take it.
Yeah, and these axles are stock too.
Yeah.
So I don't know how. It's like a 9-spline 1-inch axle shaft. So.
And this thing probably makes close to 400 horse, I'm going to guess. 350, 400, and probably 900 foot-pounds.
Lots of torque.
It runs really well. So a customer came by the other day, Aaron, and he drove it, and he really digged it.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're done. And yeah, we just came to say goodbye. Bye-bye, yellow truck.
Bye, yellow truck.
Till next time.
Later.
Later.